Hi friends. Uh, I think today I think I think you all know about topic modeling. Topic modeling is nothing but grouping of similar topics or similar themes together. You can say a clustering of similar topics. It can be done using various ways, out of which LDA is popular one. I'm gonna briefly go through how LDA works. I will try to keep it short because we are not going to dwell into topic modeling here, but we are going to see how further the topic modeling can be extended. Okay, let's see how it works. First, what we will do is we will initialize the topics, random topics to random words in all the documents. Like we'll generate a random algorithm and we will assign each topics to each word. Then afterwards, what we will do is for each document we will go through the each word and we will update its probability based on product of two things. The first one is how often a topic T occurs in a document D, that is given a topic, how often a topic occurs in the document. And another thing is which we are going to multiply in the probability is how often a word W occurs in topic T, that is given a topic, how often a word occurs in the topic. So based on the product of these two things, we'll be updating the probability of that word regarding the topic. And we will do this thing until convergence or until the maximum number of iterations or passes which we want. And afterward, based on the probability of your criteria, we can separate all those topics into certain categories. Okay, how can we further extend this or improve this? Like uh, we are detecting the topics, it's all right, but if we want to detect the events, I mean particular events, like there is a topic called politicians, and we want to classify about a particular person, like the story of a particular person or events occurring around a particular topic in that politician theme. Then how can we do that? Like topic modeling is a very abstract thing, but it cannot classify events and structure them. So uh, what we have to do is we have to do the event clustering. So for this, what we are going to discuss is a paper which is written by Bang Liu under Tencent Incorporation, is growing story forest online, massive breaking news from massive breaking news. Like the purpose of the paper is like they propose a story forest, a set of online schemes that automatically clusters streaming documents into events, like particular events related to under the topics, while connecting related events in a growing forest tree. Not only they will cluster the events, they will also try to cluster all, I mean structure all those events into a story. They introduced four type of structures, that is on which a story can be formed based on events, like a group of events around a story, that is a flash structure, a timeline structure based on the events happening on like Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and a graph structure which is a connected component structure, and a tree structure which we are trying to build, that is based on connectedness of each event to event score. Like we'll be discussing more about this tree structure here. As you can see, the dates are not important, because see here the ninth 26 is there, and here the 10 10 is there, but here again 9 8 to 9 28 is there. So the dates are not important, but the relatedness between each event is important in this story tree structure. This process is further divided into four steps, that is pre-processing, document clustering, event clustering, and creating a story chain. Let's see one by one. Coming to the pre-processing step, we will do three things, that is we will do document filtering, word segmentation, and keyword extraction. Document filtering is nothing but we'll be filtering documents based on certain threshold. Like if it does not exist 20 words, we will remove it, something like that. And word segmentation is nothing but we'll do the tokenization of each word based on language or based on uh, your parts of speech tagging. And after that, the main thing is keyword extraction. That is nothing but extracting the important keywords from a sentence or an article. We can use TF-IDF for text rank, but they won't give a good accuracy according to the paper. So they have built a binary classifier where they have labeled all positive and negative keywords, and they have tried to classify all the keywords from the article using that binary classifier. Coming to second thing is document clustering. Here we will construct a keyword co-occurrence graph. Keyword co-occurrence graph is nothing but where each node is a keyword which we have extracted, and each edge eij which indicates word I and word j have ever co-occurred in a same document. Like occurrence of two words in a same document, then we can form an edge between those two words. But it should satisfy some certain conditions, like the co-occurrence should be a minimum threshold of 3, and it should satisfy a probability threshold for word I given word j, and also word j given word I should be above certain threshold. And after that, the main important thing is we'll perform community detection algorithm. Here the community detection algorithm is to separate the keywords into certain communities, which is nothing but the document clustering of documents using community detection algorithm. Here how what we do is community detection algorithm, what it does is it will calculate the betweenness score between each edge. Like the betweenness score of word I and word between word I and word j. And if the betweenness score is greater than certain threshold, like if it's high, then we will try to break the edge. Like if the betweenness score between two words is high, then we will break that edge and we will form a separate community there. This is nothing but a community detection algorithm. We will use it to do document clustering. Then we will move on to the event clustering. In event clustering, what we do is we will train a supervised SVM classifier which will determine the whether a pair of documents or a pair of sentences or a pair of keywords are talking about same event or not, using a document fair feature as an input to SVM classifier. Like we will train our classifier using a document pair of features, like document 1 and document 2 will give as an input, and we will say whether it is an similar event or dissimilar event. We will train our classifier and we will use that classifier to predict these real-time documents to separate as different events. We will be separating those events similarly using community detection algorithm, but instead of between a score, we use the prediction score from this SVM classifier. Now the final step is creating a story chain. Like if a new event arrives, how to place that event, if an already if you we should place that event in already existing story, or should we create a new story with this event. How we will know that things, like we will be using here a Jaccard similarity coefficient between story and an event to either merge, extend, or insert. Like what is Jaccard similarity score? Jaccard similarity score formula is intersection of coefficients between story and an event. Like suppose here the CS is nothing but all the keywords related to all the events in that particular story. CE is nothing but all the keywords related to the new event. we will do the intersection by union to get the compatibility score. And we will if that compatibility score is more uh, with the particular event, we will try to merge that event to the particular event. But if it doesn't satisfies the threshold which we want, then we will try to extend that event to already existing extended branch, like this. But if this compatibility is also very less, then we will directly append to the story as a new event. But if the compatibility doesn't even satisfies this thing also, then we will try to create a new story with this new event. Yeah, I think this should be enough to give a clear understanding on how to do or how to classify all the similar events or group them similar events into a particular story. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you.